Well, well, well. Look what we have here.
Mm.
Oh, what a funny, funny time. What's up, everybody? This is your boy CMoney. I'm here with the always lovely Doodle, and we are here with our latest episode of the Xbox Corner.
What is up, everybody? Thank you so much for rocking with us.
Oh, rocking with us indeed.
Yes.
What a doozy
Yes.
do we have? Because not too long ago, we heard the rumblings that Microsoft was going to be going third party, that the most richest company in the world, $2.9 trillion company,
Needed the money.
needed the money and was going to put its games on PlayStation.
Yes, because I mean, CMoney, the narrative out there is that Game Pass is not sustainable. And so they need to go ahead and put their games on
They
PlayStation
need
and Nintendo Switch, right?
Even though we have multiple accounts of Phil Spencer saying they don't need anybody, that it is profitable, that everything is hunky dory, and they're having nothing but growth.
Anybody who thought that they needed the money, considering the amount of money that they have, and considering the fact that Satya's out there dropping more money on this freaking layout that have been put together by none other than Phil Spencer, freaking Mad Booty, and Sarah Bond. Like, come on, man, rationalize the whole idea, and it all makes sense. They don't need the freaking money. They are competing.
That's right. Yet, right, you heard the ponies out here. They believe it, right? They believe that this was going to be true. They were hoping that Microsoft would go third party, even though Microsoft has had nothing but good news after good news. We just had an amazing direct where they reiterated that we're getting these amazing games on Xbox, not on PlayStation, not on Nintendo, on Xbox,
Now,
right?
Money, when I looked at everything, my question has always been, how are we not wondering why is PlayStation not going third party? Wouldn't that be the question? See?
You know, funny you say that. It would be the question, and this is the thing, right? If you look at both sides, PlayStation is the one that 100% would benefit from being third party, right? Because
Absolutely.
they've come out publicly saying that PlayStation subscribers, PlayStation users, PlayStation owners are not enough. They're not enough. So we've already had the breadcrumbs, right? They've already told them that they want to be everywhere, but the ponies won't listen to it. They want to be in denial. Now we have confirmation.
Oh,
Confirmation from their new CEO. He went on. I'm going to put it right here for you guys. Look, it's going to be glorious. We're going to move this. We're going to move this picture out of here, and it's going to be glorious because you're going to see it. That's Kenichiro Yoshida. He's the chair and CEO of Sony Group, and he did an interview with Norges Bank Investment Management. Okay, now understand. So they call him Ken in here. So I'm gonna call him Ken. So Ken is the guy that they put in charge, who's supposed to be looking for somebody to take the place, right?
yes.
But he's already got things in motion. He's over here making statements of what's gonna happen.
And let's not forget that the way that he came in was very limited. He said, I'm coming in, and then by what? If you guys don't
1
find a new
year. He has
CEO
1 year.
within a year, I am done.
Absolutely.
So this is not what he's looking to do.
So he has the plan in place of what they want to do. He was asked a question about PlayStation, and this was his answer. And I'm going to play it for you guys to hear it.
Ken, I'd love to spend a bit more time on your various business lines because you are, a leader in so many different things. And perhaps if we kick off with gaming and PlayStation, which is, truly an iconic product for you. How do you see the future of gaming?
In short, it will be ubiquitous. Wherever there is computing, users will be able to play their favorite games seamlessly. Gamers will be able to find a place to play in different spaces. While PlayStation will remain our core product, we will expand our gaming experiences to PC, mobile, and cloud.
Are you a gamer?
Well, the reality is I
That
don't
response
have
tells you
much time
everything.
to
That's
play
everything
games
you
No.
need to
on my
know.
No, he's not a gamer.
Mhm.
Now, I'm gonna go ahead, and I know just to make it clear, what he said was, it will be ubiquitous. Wherever there is computing, users will be able to play their favorite games seamlessly. Ubiquitous. Wherever there is computing. Okay. Now, we already knew that they were going to go to PC, mobile, right? Cloud, all that fun stuff, right? But when you are making this statement and it's coming from someone who right now knows that PlayStation is not in a great place, is not where they want to be. They're looking for how to take advantage of the most possible players to possibly go out and play their games and purchase their games. And he puts this statement out there during the interview. I mean, he makes it very clear. He's hoping that these games are going to come to Nintendo Switch. He's hoping these games are going to come to the Xbox.
Xbox Game Pass, probably. You
Maybe
know
Game Pass.
how they are. They want to grab that bag, and so if they can make it available, right, to Game Pass and get the bag right away, that's exactly what they will do.
Absolutely. And that's really the crazy shit about this. Because again, when you look at the scenario, yeah, they need it. They need a way out.
They absolutely do. See, I also love the way that the interviewer phrased the question because he's acknowledging how important gaming is to Sony, right? We've talked
Yes.
about this before. That's their money maker, and it's not bringing in the money. And so they have to figure this out, or Sony as an entity may be in a lot of trouble.
Absolutely. And again, it's PlayStation doesn't exist in a bubble, right? When they're looking at the situation, they're looking over at Xbox. Xbox is killing it right now,
They are.
right? It puts them in a whole different place where they need to figure out what the hell to do.
They
And
need
this just makes sense. It makes
listen,
sense
they
for them
need
to
to
go third party.
absolutely. I agree 100%. It is in their best interest to go third party. This is the reality. The reality is that they are not buying the games. The PlayStation gamers are not buying the games. Yes, they
Facts.
went ahead and sold boxes, but that's not enough, right? They can't go ahead and spend what they spent on Spider-Man, right? Millions of freaking dollars and then not get enough back. And so
Absolutely.
they do need to go ahead and expand. They need to put their games everywhere they can so that revenue can come in and they can continue to move forward because this is the reason why they can't. They go ahead, they have a plan, they take some steps forward, and then they pull back. The money is not coming in, at least not the money that they need to continue to move on. Breaking even or making just a bit more is not sustainable to move on with a business.
Facts. Facts. 100%. You nailed it. Right. Now, this is the thing. Sadly, the world we live in is full of a bunch of ponies who will sit there and look at this and say that no, PlayStation will never do that, even though homeboy right here is saying it. But these are the same dudes that were out here saying that Xbox, the $2.9 trillion Microsoft, was going to go third party because it needs to go third party.
Now, they were twisting the words, trying to figure out where they can find a little bit of air to go ahead and jump in and twist the narrative. There is no twisting necessary. During this interview, he's saying it flat out and clear. So, where are you now?
Where are you now? Indeed, I could tell you where they are. They're sitting there. They're
In
not doing great.
denial.
And this is them. Okay. This is them. They're crying. They're sitting there sad, afraid, not sure what's going to come in the future. And I think we know what's going to come in the
I
future.
think we know, and I think this is the most rational thing to do. Yes, it is a situation that maybe Jim Ryan could not have come out here and said because of the way that he's ran the company, the business, right?
Yep.
But this is a new CEO, and he understands what is necessary to move forward. And unless they are ready to sell, these are the type of moves that they need to go ahead and make to continue to move forward.
Absolutely. In two other parts of that interview, they talk about subscriptions and the Microsoft and Activision merger. And I'll just read it here so that we can kind of get through it. He
Excellent.
says, so about subscriptions, he says, people usually play one game at a time. So the all you can eat type of many games may not be so valuable compared with video streaming services. So we'll have a kind of balanced or hybrid service on PlayStation Network, a subscription as well as pay per content. Okay. And then when it comes to Microsoft and Activision, he says healthy competition is necessary for the games industry to grow. And at Sony, we believe it is important to provide gamers with different options to play. Different options to play. He finishes with, so we'll continue our efforts to achieve this. The writing's on the wall, guys. Doodle, do you feel any different?
I do not. I feel like they are finally come to a decision, or they are finally seeing the way out of this mess. The reality is that they cannot compete with Game Pass. The type of games that they make are not for a Game Pass service, right? And so to throw it in Game Pass the way that Xbox has established it, that makes sense, right? As an addition to everything else that is in there. But the reality is that they cannot compete with Game Pass in what Xbox has brought to the table.
You are 100% correct. And with that, if you liked what you heard today, please go ahead, hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. We don't just do these videos. We have live streams that we do 4 times a week. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the bell so you know that when we go live, you'll know when we do another video. And with that, Doodle,
Yes,
we're done.
we are.
Until next time,
You're intruding.
you're intruding.